Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
É chegada a hora.
Tell 'em that God's gonna cut you down.
Hi, Dallas.
Hello.
It's such a huge pleasure to be here with you again.
Again, yes, back in Brazil.
How does it feel to be back here?
I love Brazil. The people are so expressive and grateful. I always hear obrigado, obrigado, obrigado every day. So I love it. We love the passion. We love the intensity. And Brazil has been supportive of the show from very early on, before other countries. So we have it's a very special place in our heart for Brazil.
Good to know. Good to know. It's so good to have you here.
Yes.
Congratulations on season 5. It's been a long journey.
Yes.
When you look back to day 1 of shooting, little money,
Yes.
not many opportunities, not many camera material,
Yes.
right? How does it feel to be here and see how much you have accomplished with the show, but also the message that has achieved so many people, right?
Yeah. It's been amazing. When we started, we were very small and we were building something, we say it in the United States, building from scratch, building from nothing. And we had to rely on viewers to support the show because we did not have a big studio or network or streaming platform that could just write a big check. So we had to create it from nothing. And so each year we've gotten bigger and more people have discovered the show and more people have supported the show. But it doesn't feel different in terms of the writing and directing. Things might be bigger and we might have more viewers, but we still keep pure the writing and directing so that we are focused on the work. And then how people respond isn't up to us. Mm-hmm. But it's very gratifying at the end of a season when we're done and then we're ready to show it. We come up for air, we're ready to see the world. We're like, oh my goodness, look at all these people. And it's also important and beautiful to hear their stories about how the show is impacting their life. So I'm just trying to be faithful to the stories and to making a good show, but it's wonderful to see the response.
Amazing. And I do think you're being faithful, especially because when you get the feedback from people,
Yes.
so you know what they're thinking
Yes.
and how they're feeling about the show. And I know how big the audience, how much the fan base is
Yes.
for The Chosen. And obviously season 5 is the most anticipated one
Yes.
for obvious reasons. Yes. And I wanted to know from you, how hard was it bringing that period of time from the Bible to the screen in the most faithful way, in a way that would be true to the scriptures, but also it would touch people's heart. Yes. And also bring that, like the pages back to life. Yes. On screen.
So whether you are a believer or not, the stories from season 5 are very famous. The triumphal entry into Jerusalem with the palm branches and the turning of the tables in the temple when Jesus is very angry and emotional, which I know Brazilians love. They love emotion. The Last Supper, Judas's betrayal. These are very iconic moments. And so for us, it's very important to be faithful to the stories, but to show and reveal the emotion and the relationships. These were very close friends of Jesus, and the enemies were very passionate. And they're not just words on a page, and they're not just paintings. Like the Last Supper we know is a painting. But these were real people who were experiencing something very emotional and very personal. And so we want to show that. And that's something you don't normally see in Bible presentations. So that's why we're very excited about it is, yes, we show you these stories and we're faithful to them, but you see it in a way that you've never seen it before.
Amazing. I'm so excited as a Christian. Yeah. And I can feel how the show is, not only embracing the gospel, but at the same time helping people understand what the gospel is and bringing them closer to Jesus. And I also have to ask, the show is coming to an end in season 7. You have mentioned that before. What is the next step? Can we expect like a Paul TV show? Maybe Peter? Peter is one of the favorites from the show. Yes. For the audiences. Yes. What are your plans?
So after season 7, I do want to take a nap for about 6 months. But even now, we are developing a one-season show about Joseph from the Old Testament, and we are developing a animated series for families based on The Chosen. And then I want to do the story of Moses from the Old Testament. And yes, we will do the book of Acts, the birth of the early church. We will show beyond not only Peter and the apostles who are starting the early church, but the apostle Paul. So, but that's down the road. I first have to do season 6 which is enough pressure.
I can imagine. It's kind of like a 10-year plan, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Dallas. It was such a huge pleasure to be talking, to be
Yes.
here talking to you. Congratulations on the show. I'm so excited for the release in the theaters. It's
Yes.
amazing. We can see the cinematography, how much it
Yes.
has improved, and the quality. You know, it's amazing. It's such a beautiful show. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, season 5 is our biggest season yet, so you really should see it in theaters. But it's also still intimate and small in the emotions. So I think Brazilians will love it.
O que você fez?
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.